What goes on, y'all? It's your girl Asia, aka Asia, and I am back with some more weekly love messages. I hope you all are having a great week. We are now on our air signs. So if you've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if you're fucking nasty, then these messages right here might just be for you. Keep in mind that you can follow me on all my social media platforms with the link tree in my bio. The link tree will also be in the description box if you're watching this on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram and Threads and Twitch, because your girl plays video games, at AYYEE_SHAA. You can find me on TikTok at AYYEE_SHAA with the number 2 next to it, okay? But we finna get in it, and I'm talking about in it, all right? So what's going on when it comes to love this week for my water signs? Who's on the mind of my water signs this week? What's going on? All of that. May I have 5 cards, please? Shit. Well, 6, because we did it 6 last time. Who's thinking of the air signs this week? What's going on in the love? Jesus. One more. Damn. All right. Let's see what we got. So starting off, signs of significance, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. So it's likely that you are dealing with the soulmate. No, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's likely that you could be dealing with the soulmate. Placements of significance are Libra. Judgment is Scorpio. And then the Hangman is Pisces. Okay, you could have any of those placements. Your person could have those placements. All right. So far, the numbers we have are 4. So it could be one on the 4th, the 9th, the 2nd, the 6th, the 11th. All the numbers put together. All right. And then at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Ace of Cups reversed. So this week, someone from your past, I feel like, could be coming up. Like someone where they feel like it was a missed opportunity in love with you. They feel like things are unfair. Okay. The scales haven't been balanced. And as much as they feel like they're releasing this, and it says they are releasing it, I'm like, you got judgment that there's been a decision that's been made here. Okay. Someone's releasing something. Maybe even because something was unfair, you release something. Maybe some things weren't working out the way it was supposed to. With the Knight of Wands, you got the wounded warrior here, where you're definitely on the defense. Okay, you're remaining guarded. You know, you're not really trusting of people, and that could be a reason why you've decided to release this person or release ideas surrounding what love used to look like for you. And that's something I can completely understand. Next, you have the Hangman. Hangman talks all about perspectives, okay? Seeing things a little bit differently. Hanging on, but being connected to source and having that third eye open, all right? So you may live at a distance from this person with the 2 of Wands here. And I think you might be in this, you're close to taking action on how you're perceiving things a little bit differently lately. It could be this week where something is just like, oh, so that's why this didn't work out. Oh, this is exactly why I need to let this go. Or something like you see something and it's like, damn, you know, they may have done me, you know, fucked up, but I've learned better about what I'm willing to deal with and what I'm not willing to deal with. And you're at a point where it's like, all right, well, I'm going to have to move forward. You know, should I go ahead and move forward and expand my options? I feel a lot of air signs this week are looking at places in our past, well, not places, but situations in love in our past where it's like, damn, I'm so glad I got out of that. So what's justice reverse and judgment, spirit? Jesus. Hold on. I'm not taking that one. What's justice reverse and spirit? I mean, Jesus. Okay, whatever. Oh, Queen of Wands. So you're releasing whatever this sense of unfairness is. Maybe you never got to not reconcile, but so now that you've been able to release whatever this karma was, because there's some karma in this mix. Maybe your person is dealing with karma right now, and maybe even at some point you kind of felt bad for them. But I feel like whatever this is, maybe there wasn't closure for it. Maybe things just ended at a certain point where it still didn't feel balanced. It still didn't feel like, well, damn, after all that we went through, I'm still picking up the pieces, or I'm still healing from something, you know. But you're coming out of this as the Queen of Wands, boo. Confident, secure, passionate, on your shit. You've been happier lately. People may be saying there's a glow about you. You've been taking great care of yourself. Some of you may have recently done something new. Like, I'm focusing on her hair. Some of you could have been done something new to your hair recently. You could be more into music as well. You could be, it's like you have that spark about you again. Yeah, you've got the death and rebirth Scorpio energy right here at the bottom of the deck. So whatever this is that felt unfair, you released it. Look, you got the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups right after that, bro. I can't make this shit up. Okay? You're ready for what the next chapter in love looks like. You came home to yourself, and you're not dealing with anything that's going to put you back in a karmic situation. You're dodging karma. Ooh, I'm gonna have to use that as the title for this. What's the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles reversed? Page of Page of Cups in reverse. You're not naive in love anymore. I feel like whatever happened recently, or just in your past, maybe there was a situation where you were head over heels and you weren't trusting your discernment, and there were a couple times where spirit was like, bro, can you chill, bro? I really think this is something that you need to stop doing. You know, I sent this person to you as a lesson and a test, not for you to fall for them and trust in them. You got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So whoever you were dealing with, they could have really made you feel bad about yourself. They could have talked down to you. They could have talked about you. You could have had the pink rosy glasses on, where even though you knew that conversations with this person, like, y'all could have argued a lot, or just a lot of miscommunication, and someone being overly nonchalant, like they haven't really done anything. And like, say for example, you were waiting for an apology from this person and you never got it. Something happens and y'all just go right past it like it didn't happen and don't talk about it. Like, it could be that situation. But I'm seeing a lot of happiness coming towards you. The Sun, Leo energy could be of significance. And then you've got Virgo right behind that with the Hermit. So you've taken some time once out of this situation. And I feel this week, you know, there's something really to be happy about. Like, damn, I'm so glad I don't deal with this person anymore. Like, that's what it feels like. Like, you're recognizing how much growth you've experienced, how happy you are, how more confident you've been since you released whoever the fuck this is. And fuck them. What's the Hangman and the Two of Wands? The Wheel of Fortune reversed? Ooh, I don't know. This chapter may not all the way be over. The Five of Wands, there's still some conflict here. The wheel upright indicates new chapters, but in reverse, it talks about chapters that haven't closed all the way just yet. Signs of significance are Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Maybe there are small amount of you that still have the door open for this person, where even though you're shifting perspectives, with this Two of Wands, it's a stay. Should I stay or should I go? Maybe you still have something in your heart that... There's only one Page of Cups here, though, but I feel like there's a piece of you that's waiting for something. What are they waiting for? What is this Wheel of Fortune reverse? It's not... damn. Four of Wands in reverse, and then the Death and Rebirth in reverse. We just saw these upright. Scorpio energy again could be of significance. Heavy on Scorpio energy. That's the main one we have here. Excuse me. Even though you know that this isn't going to bring you happiness. Even though you know, with the shift in your perspective, and you know that this ain't going nowhere. If anything, it's toxic. It's going to hold you back from what you really want. I feel like a piece of you do still kind of miss it. Maybe it was familiar, but it's heartbreak. You're going to a heartbreak hotel. Check-in is at 4. Why do you want to check in? Did you call for early check-in? Why? I don't understand why. Like, I don't understand why. Like, maybe some of y'all could be like, let me just do this one more time. Let me talk to them one more time. Let me have sex with them one more time. And then I'm gonna cut it off. I don't think that's a good idea, friend. Am I on the right track with that, spirit? Two of Swords? Yep. In reverse. You don't know what to do. This is another 2. 222 could be of significance. Yeah, you don't know what to do. You could be seeing 222 and 444. I feel like some of y'all are debating on possibly contacting this person. Or if they reached out to you, you're like deciding on how you want to deal with it. 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck in reverse. This is definitely a past person and a soulmate. 8 of Swords. There's an air of possible reconciliation here. You feel trapped. Maybe they're dealing with something to where you feel like you have no choice but to do things a certain way. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Y'all, I'm confused about this one. I ain't gonna hold you. Just make sure you take what resonates and leave the rest, all right? Because we get into that hooty hoo sound off. We're gonna win by the signs, okay? Please keep in mind that I'm taking clients. So if you want to book a reading with me, like I said, the link is in my bio. It's a Linktree link. It'll take you to everything you need to get to, all right? So it is Aquarius season. Happy birthday, Aquarius. As a double Aquarius, I'm going to take all of that. But we're using my Divine Time Oracle deck, okay? So we're going to see when you can expect to hear from whoever the fuck this is. And we're going to start with Aquarius, all right? So the Aquarius, so we're obviously on the air sign, so that's why we're starting with Aquarius. Air signs dealing with an Aquarius with this situation is coming for you. Air signs dealing with a Pisces. Release all expectations. Air signs dealing with an Aries. Oh, shit. I'm going to keep this one because it's the only one I flipped over. Around July. Let me pick up the one that fell. Air signs dealing with the Taurus. You'll hear from this Taurus around June. Air signs dealing with Gemini. Around March, so that'll be next year. Actually, no, this year, because March is coming up, excuse me. Air signs dealing with a Cancer. You'll hear from this Cancer sooner when you focus on your own energy. Dealing with a Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, dealing with the Leo. Air signs dealing with a Leo. Just one card, please, Spirit. Air signs dealing with a Leo. Jesus. Air signs dealing with a Leo. This Leo wants you to know they're coming in November, and they made sure it was hard to shuffle. So you can expect to hear from them around November. Definitely around the holidays. They could be missing you for sure. All right. Air signs dealing with Virgo. You can expect to hear from them this month, actually. And then if you don't, it'll be next year. Air signs dealing with a Libra. Air signs dealing with a Libra. You can expect to hear from this Libra when the time is right, because you have to let it happen organically, okay? Air signs dealing with a Scorpio. You can expect to not really hear anything from this Scorpio when you would hope so. You're being asked to release any attachment to the timing. Air signs dealing with a Scorpio. You'll hear from this Scorpio in April. Air signs dealing with a Sagittarius. You'll hear from them in August. Lastly, air signs dealing with a Capricorn. You'll hear from your Cappy next month, all right? And then if my air signs were going to reach out to this person, when would they want to do it if they could? Keep going with the flow. Oh, yeah, air signs, you're focusing on your own shit right now, so you're not even worried about reaching out to this person. It's giving the energy of if I hear from you, I'll hear from you. And then that's on fucking period. All right, y'all, thank you so much for your time with me today. I hope these messages have resonated for you. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Like I said, take what resonates and leave the fucking rest. Your numbers, like I mentioned earlier, are 222, 444. Signs of significance are Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Taurus, Libra. All right. So I hope, like I said, that all this resonates. If it doesn't, just know that you can share it with 3 people, your mammy, your granny, and your auntie Annie, because them 3 is always down for me. All right. You know what it is and you know what it ain't. I'll holler back.